It's time now for the morning rush. We're following breaking news at this hour. Albuquerque police is investigating a homicide this morning. Officers responded to a shooting near Rio Grande Mountain about 5 o'clock. The victim died at the hospital. We'll bring you updates once we know more.
A suspected serial burglar in Santa Fe is behind bars once again. Police say that they found Justin Romero with bags of jewelry, his arms cut and bloody from the broken glass. Now, Romero has a long history of arrests for breaking into businesses in Santa Fe. He is currently facing 2 burglary charges and 2 charges for property damage.
A 14-year-old cold case is now solved after an unexpected confession. Tony Peralta told dispatchers he killed William Blodgett, a man he rented a room from who went missing in 2008. Peralta says he was on meth when he killed the 69-year-old with a screwdriver because Blodgett refused to give him money. Peralta is now charged with first-degree murder.
APD has arrested 27-year-old Ambrosia Mirabal for a shooting that left a food truck vendor seriously injured. Mirabal has said that she had intended to shoot a handgun to intimidate her child's father, but that the bullet struck a woman who operated the food truck. She is charged with aggravated battery and shooting at her from a motor vehicle. Erica.
Look at our school day forecast. It is a mild morning out there. No weather issues. 64 degrees in the metro. By this afternoon, it will be hot, mostly sunny with a high of 86.
State lawmakers are considering the best ways to use funds from the record budget before it kicks in on July 1st. During the 2023 legislative session, the recurring budget was increased to $9.57 billion. Some suggestions for the funding increase include increased oversight in the state's developmental disability health care program.
Well, the snowpack melt is now leading to rising water levels at Cochiti Lake, causing increased releases now even into the Rio Grande. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers says that the lake is currently 30 feet higher than usual. More than 2 million gallons of water per minute are now being released into the Rio Grande, with that amount set to increase today.
More than 300 students at a local charter school are being forced into remote learning because of a mess left behind by vandals. Surveillance video shows 5 people breaking into the Albuquerque Bilingual Academy on Sunday afternoon. Officials hope to have the classrooms back open by Tuesday. Erica.
And here's a look at our threat index. It is moderate today. We'll deal with some fog in northeast New Mexico this morning, followed by some afternoon and evening storms there with a chance for a hail wind and a tornado.
Reappropriated funds from last fiscal year are now allowing one of the city's newest departments, tasked with handling mental health calls, to add some new positions to meet the need of becoming a 24/7 service. Right now they are operating daily from 6 to 8, but by the end of the year they hope to have boots on the ground around the clock.
5th graders at Park Avenue Elementary in Aztec are seeing their hard work pay off after releasing some fish they helped raise into the wild. They've been raising rainbow trout since mid-February as part of the Trout in the Classroom program. Yesterday, more than a dozen grown trout were released into the San Juan River. Erica.
All right, a check on traffic. The maps are looking clear, no accidents or slowdowns. And here's a look at the Big I, where it is a busy morning out there.
A cow that got loose in Michigan Sunday, and the rescue was caught on police dash cam. According to troopers, they tried to capture the cow in the shoulder, but it ran across the northbound lanes. The cow was then rescued and guided off the highway.
Time now for the 5 facts.
At number 5, elementary students in Aztec, they are now seeing their hard work pay off. It's after releasing some fish that they helped raise back into the wild. 5th graders at Park Avenue Elementary, they've been raising the rainbow trout since mid-February as part of the Trout in the Classroom program. Yesterday, more than a dozen of the grown trout, they were released back into the San Juan River.
At number 4, state lawmakers are considering the best ways to use funds from the record budget before it kicks in July 1st. During the 23 legislative session, the recurring budget was increased to $9.57 billion. That included more than $1 billion in tax cuts and rebates for the coming year and more than $1 billion for capital projects.
And at number 3, we'll see severe storms in eastern New Mexico today. Those will be popping up during the mid-afternoon and moving eastward through the late evening hours.
At number 2, the suspect accused of shooting a food truck vendor is in custody this morning. That's following a traffic stop. They identified her as Ambrosia Mirabal. She told detectives that she had been drinking and using drugs before shooting the vendor. Mirabal said she had intended to shoot a handgun to intimidate her child's father, but the bullet struck the woman who was operating the food truck.
And at number 1, a suspected serial burglar in Santa Fe is behind bars once again. Now, his most recent arrest came on Monday after police responded to a call at 2 local shops in downtown, and that's where they found broken glass and hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of merchandise gone. Police say that they found Justin Romero with bags of jewelry Now, he has a long history of arrests for breaking into businesses in Santa Fe. Police are working with the DA there to keep Romero behind bars. And again, it's a story that we will follow at alwaysonkrqe.com.